Welcome to this exciting journey through Belgium. Today, we will take you on a discovery of some of its most captivating destinations, from Brussels to Bruges, Ghent, Liege, and Antwerp, all the way to Spa. Before we begin, it's important to emphasize that this is not a ranking. We are aware that every traveler has different tastes and interests, and this selection is based on certain criteria. We invite all of you to share your opinions in the comments and suggest other places you think are worth visiting. Let's get started. Brussels is the capital of Belgium and a city that can charm with its architecture, art, and culinary specialties. The heart of the city is the Grand Place, one of the most beautiful squares in the world, surrounded by historic buildings, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1998. Here you can admire the Gothic Town Hall, the King's House, and the Guild Houses. The square is also the venue for important events, such as the Flower Carpet, a floral display of begonias that covers the square every 2 years. Just a short walk from the square, you'll find the Mannequin Peas, a bronze statue depicting a peeing boy. If you're an art lover, you can't miss the museums of Brussels, which house works by famous artists like Magritte. The Magritte Museum will immerse you in the surreal world of the Belgian painter, with his enigmatic and ironic works. In Brussels, you can savor the famous chocolate pralines, Belgian waffles, moules frites, mussels with fries, and craft beers. Let's move on to the region of Flanders, where you'll find Bruges, a city renowned for its numerous canals. Here, you can take a boat ride and admire the romantic cityscape, with its colorful houses, bridges, and churches. Bruges is also a city rich in culture and tradition. You can visit the Friet Museum, the Fries Museum, and the Groningen Museum, where you can admire works by famous artists, such as Hieronymus Bosch, and his painting The Last Judgment. Don't forget to visit the St. Salvatore's Cathedral, the city's main church. The cathedral boasts a Gothic facade and a Baroque interior, with an impressive organ and a collection of artworks. Continuing our journey in the Flanders region, we arrive at the splendid city of Ghent, a vibrant and cosmopolitan city that blends medieval charm with modernity. In the historic center, you can see the Gravenstein, a 12th century fortress that bears witness to the city's glorious past. The castle served as the residence of the powerful lords of Flanders, and is now a museum that will transport you back to medieval times. You can also visit St. Bavo's Cathedral, where you can admire the renowned Ghent altarpiece, a masterpiece of Gothic art created by the Van Eyck brothers. If you're a fan of contemporary art, don't miss the SMAK, the City Museum for Contemporary Art, where you can see works by artists such as Andy Warhol and Francis Bacon. Let's stay in the Flanders region, where we are greeted by Antwerp, the second largest city in Belgium, and the primary hub for fashion and diamonds. The Cathedral of Our Lady is Belgium's largest Gothic church, and houses the works of Rubens, the city's most famous painter. The cathedral boasts a 123-meter-high tower that dominates the city's skyline. Inside, you can admire some of Rubens' masterpieces. You can also visit the Plantin Moretus Museum, dedicated to printing, where you can see the world's oldest surviving printing press. The museum still preserves the original printing machines, movable type, manuscripts, and rare editions. From Antwerp, we head southeast to the Wallonia region, where we find our fourth destination, Liege. Liege is an industrial and cultural city located on the River Meuse. You can explore the city's beauty by visiting the Palace of the Prince-Bishops of Liege, an imposing building that houses the courthouse and the city hall. The palace features a neoclassical facade and a Renaissance courtyard, with a fountain that represents the river Meuse. You can also visit the Collegiate Church of St. Bartholomew, one of the city's oldest churches, famous for its bronze baptismal font. Don't miss the Liège Kempen Station, a modern and futuristic structure, considered one of the most beautiful in the world. The station was designed by the Spanish architect Santiago Calatrava, and has a shape reminiscent of a bird in flight. And if you have a craving for something sweet, you can try Liege waffles. In the province of Liege, we find Spa, a spa town famous for giving rise to the term spa. The spa thermal baths have been renowned since ancient times for their healing properties, and have been visited by illustrious figures, such as Peter the Great, Casanova, and Victor Hugo. Spa is also a city that offers you the opportunity to have fun and engage in sports. It is the birthplace of the first modern casino. The area around Spa is also known for the Spa-Francorchamps circuit, one of the most famous and spectacular in the world. The circuit stretches over 7 kilometers and features 20 corners, including the famous Eau Rouge, a steep and fast uphill section that challenges the skills of the drivers. Let's continue our journey by immersing ourselves in the wild nature of the Hoge Kempen National Park. It is Belgium's first and only national park, covering an area of approximately 60 square kilometers. Here, you can admire pristine nature, forests, dunes, marshes, and ponds. You can also partake in various outdoor activities, such as hiking, cycling, horseback riding, and bird watching. The national park is also an ideal place for stargazing due to its low light pollution. We've explored 7 must-visit destinations in Belgium, but this country still has much more to offer. Before we say goodbye, we'd like to suggest some other places worth visiting. These are places that will help you discover other aspects of Belgium, such as its nature, history, and diversity. Let's start with the Ardennes region, a hilly and wooded area that stretches across Belgium, Luxembourg, and France. Here, you can enjoy the green landscapes, castles, picturesque villages, and World War II historic sites. Next, we have Namur, the capital of Wallonia, a city that will captivate you with its cultural heritage and tranquil atmosphere. East Flanders is a Flemish province that offers various tourist attractions. You can explore the city of Oudenaarde, the city of Reims, and the city of Geraardsbergen. We conclude our journey with the Belgian Coast, a 67 kilometers strip along the North Sea. Although often characterized by skyscrapers and modern developments, this part of Belgium has its own charm. The most famous coastal towns, popular destinations during the summer, include De Panne, Kerkrade, Ostend, and De Hoorn, where Albert Einstein lived in 1933. Belgium is a country that offers an extraordinary variety of experiences, from charming cities to natural wonders, from a rich cultural heritage to culinary delights. Always remember that Belgium has much more to offer than we could cover in this video. But now, it's your turn. Share your experiences and suggestions in the comments. Share this video and leave a like. See you next time.